Hi, Eric. How's it going today?
Hey Ivan, I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Well, Eric, are you ready for your interview?
More than ready.
Awesome, Eric. So, Eric, can you tell me a little bit about your online teaching experience?
Definitely. I've been working already for a couple of years in 51 Talk. I don't know if you heard about them.
Yes,
Yep.
I used to
Awesome.
work for them. So, yeah, I
Oh,
definitely know them.
so you know them, great. So I've been working for them. It's one-on-one classes, four-on-one classes with kids between kindergarten level, 4 or 5 years old, all the way to 12 years old. There's also other type of classes that are adults, and you teach them business English, how to conduct a meeting, stuff like that.
Oh,
So I have
wonderful.
experience in those two.
So, you teach both
Um,
adults and children.
that's right. Yes, adults and children's.
Wonderful. And
And
how long did you say you were at 5-1 Talk?
almost 3 years now, since 2016, 16, 17, almost, yeah, 2.5 years now.
Oh, wonderful.
And for the last couple of months, I tried Orange Talk. I don't know if you heard about
Yeah,
them as
I,
well.
I have heard of
Awesome.
Orange Talk. Yeah.
Great. So I've also been working with them, part-timing with them because they don't have that many classes, to be honest with you. And that's
Okay.
completely different because for that, I gotta be standing up because it's a whole classroom of kindergarten kids and you gotta be jumping and dancing
Ooh,
around,
that sounds
It-
fun,
It's
actually.
actually really fun, to be honest with you.
Oh, that's
And that's pretty
great.
much online class what I have been doing so far.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. So tell me, you said that you do teach both adults and children.
Mhm.
You are with both 5-1 Talk and Orange Talk. So what's your flexibility on working with iTutor Group?
Oh, actually, I am looking to replace maybe 5 One Talk with iTutor. The reason being it's because lately they really don't have that many classes, and
Yeah.
I feel like I'm missing out, to be honest with you. So if everything goes right, I'm all yours.
Wonderful, great. I have been hearing a lot from other candidates about 5-1 Talk, the bookings going down and whatnot. The great thing about iTutor Group, we have been around for over 20 years, and we have quite a large amount of students. We are open 24/7, so we are very flexible. The only thing that we do require is that you commit to 7 hours a week. 4 hours of those have to be on the weekend. Do you have any issues with that?
Not at all. I'm actually working weekends right now, almost all Saturday, so I'm
Oh,
fine.
wonderful. Okay. So tell me, why are you interested in teaching with iTutor Group?
Well, just like you mentioned, I've heard, I've been on Facebook, online and everything, and I have read that you guys are like the top notch right now, to be honest with you. And actually, you have a lot of classes. Payment's good, we don't do this for free. Ha, that was also
Of course,
production.
of course.
Payment's good.
The pay
You're
is
a
very
great company.
competitive.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the pay is very competitive. We have a large amount of students, so definitely. Wonderful. Okay. So now tell me, what if you have a child who's having a hard time understanding the vocabulary you're teaching? How would you help this child?
Oh, actually, well, in my experience, first of all, you gotta be using TPR, The
Yes.
TPR, it's not only very important, it's actually fundamental when you're teaching online. If it's important when you're teaching offline, online, you gotta do it,
Of course.
It's not the same to say, hey, I'm walking fast, than say
Definitely.
fast and run it,
Exactly.
So I believe that's what actually helps them. Plus, I also have plenty of props. Like you can see, I'm still giving my classes with them. So I have my posters, I have my
Wonderful.
ABC, I have plenty of props like my dog over here. I have
Nice.
several toys over here. So that's what helps me actually help them understand.
Definitely. Okay. So now tell me, what if you have an adult who's having a hard time focusing on the class or on the vocabulary you're teaching? How would you help the adult?
Well, the adults, you can really be jumping and dancing for them because they're adults, I mean, it helps for some of them, to be honest. However, with them, you gotta be a little bit more intelligent, smart. So I will use full sentences. Maybe in the program, I can go ahead and, well, at least with 51 Talk, I can drag images from the internet and maybe show them, this is what they mean by meeting or
Of
answer the
course.
phone, stuff like that. So that's what I do actually.
Wonderful.
Use full sentences, maybe some flashcards that I have prepared for the class, and That's
Good, 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 good. You know, the great thing about our portal, iTutor Group's portal, you are able to upload pictures,
awesome.
stuff like that, so you could talk, give them a better understanding on what you're trying to teach. Here at iTutor, we keep it 100% English. You know, some other
Mhm.
online schools, you are able to translate English
Sure.
to Chinese, or some of the teachers actually speak Chinese. Here at iTutor, we actually do not want the teachers to be writing in Chinese or speaking in Chinese. We want to keep it 100% English. That way, the student can feel more committed to speaking English and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Of course, yeah, because otherwise they also get lazy because they're like, okay,
Yeah, exactly.
they're just gonna translate it for me. So no problem. I don't speak Chinese, so
There you go. Well, yeah, wonderful, wonderful. So now the word apple. How would you teach? How would you teach me the word apple?
okay. Well, first of all, we gotta work on the pronunciation, right? So we start syllable by syllable. We go a p l a p l, and then you wait for them to. Good job.
Apple. Ooh, apple. Ooh.
Good job. Apple.
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 App. Uh,
Apple.
apple.
Great job. High five. Good
Yeah.
job. All right. Three times now, okay? Apple. Apple. Apple.
Apple.
Uh-huh.
Apple. Uh, apple.
Apple. Great job. All right. Apple. Huh.
Ah.
Apple. Apple.
Apple. Yummy.
Good job, Ivan. High five.
Yeah. Wonderful, Eric. Eric, great
Thank you.
job.
I appreciate it.
I love your TPR. I love that you have props. I think that's wonderful. I think that definitely goes a long way, when you have your students, when you have, and also for adults. And like you
Yeah.
said, keeping the adults a little bit more professional, just to avoid sounding a little condescending with them. But I
Especially that, yes.
I think you're a wonderful teacher. I think you would be a great fit for
Thank
our
you.
tutor group. Now, let me ask you, what's your highest level of education?
I actually hold a bachelor's degree in early childhood education. Since I
Wonderful.
was a kid, I knew I wanted to teach people because I come
Uh-huh.
from a Hispanic background. My mom is Mexican and everything, so I wanted to help people learn English the way I did here in the United States, So
Wonderful. So, are you located in the United States?
yeah, San Diego, California, born
Oh,
and
San
raised.
Diego. Nice. SD. Oh, so your nationality, you're American, right? You hold an
Yeah,
American passport?
that's right. Yes. Oh
Wonderful.
yeah,
You have a bachelor's degree, and do you have any teaching certificates? TOEFL, CELTA, Delta?
I have the TOEFL. I do have it, teaching English as a first and a second language. TOEFL
Wonderful.
TESOL.
Okay, great. So, you are very qualified. You are what we're looking for. The next step to your interview process, I will be sending over this video to my superiors in China. They will be reviewing the video, and they should be getting back to you within 24 to 48 hours. Sometimes the emails can be routed over to your spam inbox. So keep an eye out for your spam as well. But Eric, tell me, do you have any questions for me?
I actually do have two questions for you. What are your peak hours right now?
Okay, our peak hours are, you are in San Diego, so
Hmm.
you're in the same time zone. So it would be, let's see, 7:30 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. Beijing time, which San Diego time would be
6
4
a.m., 6:30.
4:30 a.m. to and 5:30 a.m. would be the
Wonderful.
peak hours, Monday through Thursday.
Monday through
On
Thursday. Okay.
on Friday, since we are 13-hour, there's a 13-hour difference.
Hmm.
Our Friday evenings is Saturday morning in China. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you will have more peak hours that you will be
Great.
able to pick from. I'll send you the schedule right now so you can see all of the peak hours and whatnot.
Awesome.
So you know exactly the schedules and all that.
Awesome. Okay. And there's not a maximum level of hours that I can teach, right?
No, if you want to teach 24 hours, but hey,
Right.
rest. You need to rest.
Oh yeah, sure. That's for sure. I just want because I heard a rumor, but another company, not yours, that you could only do like 40 hours a week. So I was like, well, maybe they're
No,
just
over here, there's no maximum. The only thing that we have a minimum, the rest, and we encourage you to
right.
open more. And you will, if you do get hired, you will be getting emails and messages from our schedulers asking, "Hey, Eric, we need more teachers for this time. Are you available?" and things like that. So it definitely happens that you will most certainly be busy, and there's no limit to the classes that you can open.
Okay, wonderful. Then that I guess that's it on my side.
Awesome, Eric. Well, Eric, if you have any more questions, any concerns, feel free to reach out to me, okay?
You got it. Thank you very much, Ivan.
Wonderful. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye,
So
Eric.
do you. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. Bye.